What's up, hog hunters? Welcome back to Single Hook Hogs Fishing, keeping you ready and motivated for trout fishing in Pennsylvania and surrounding areas. I'm Corporal Hood. Got a cool video today. We want to talk about false indicators and how to avoid catching snags rather than catching trout. There's 4 major false indicators that we're going to discuss here. 1, current. 2, bottom. 3, the breeze in the water. And 4, and probably most important in the fall and the most trying at times, is leaves. Leaves can give you a headache, y'all. They give me a headache, that's for damn sure. We're gonna be running a jig setup. We got one of those 132-ounce jigs set up on the Okuma SST 5.6 Ultralight. We're running that Garcia Zeta SP20, and we're gonna run one BB size split shot about 12-14 inches up the line on that. So first off, when you get your line in the current, what you're gonna see is you're gonna see a quick swirl. The current's gonna pick up your line, it's gonna move it fast, and your line's gonna pick up speed, but you're not really gonna feel any more tension. You're not gonna feel any type of impact or anything like that. You're just gonna see that line move. So if you just see that line give a little twist or loop and a quick move, and you don't really feel anything, it's not a fish, and you just kind of want to let that go because that's gonna drift it down into that good position. When talking about bottom, when that split shot hits the bottom, it's gonna feel like sandpaper. You're gonna feel a drag, and you kind of just want to lift. You don't want to tug or you don't want to reel, because that could actually set that hook or wedge that split shot between a rock or something like that. So with the split shots hitting the bottom or your jig hitting the bottom, you're gonna feel that little bit of drag. You just want to give a vertical lift to kind of get it out of there and keep it up off the bottom. Number 3, as far as debris goes, not always relative. Some days the water's very clear, you can see everything, there's nothing coming down the stream. Today happens to be after a little bit of rain, so we are going to get some debris in the water. Say you're drifting down and you hit the stick. What's going to happen is it's going to kind of be like that current. You're going to see that quick line move, but then you're going to feel your line lock up and you're going to feel tension, but it's going to be like a solid tension. It's not going to be any kind of erratic tension. It's just going to be a solid pull. And that usually means that you drifted into a stick and the current's still carrying that stick. When this happens, you just want to start reeling real slowly and check your tension. And sometimes you can just reel that stick in, or if you get a snag, then you got to deal with that. Stay tuned for the video. We're going to catch some snags today, that's guaranteed. So we'll show you how we get off of those snags once we catch them. And the 4th false indicator we're going to talk about, and probably most important, is leaves. Now, days like today, and especially in the fall, the water's a little bit up, it's a little fast, you're going to have leaves on the surface and leaves below the surface, which is something most people might not consider. But coming over those ripples into those eddies, those leaves are going to get caught in that back swirl. So if you're trying to drift a spoon or drift a worm or a jig or something down off the top of that eddy into that eddy, you're going to have leaves swirling back in there, and sometimes they're going to grab your hook. And when the leaves hit, it's a real weird sensation, because even if you're floating a dry fly on the top or you're just drifting down with a worm, when that leaf hits your lure, it's going to give those 2 initiative kind of erratic feelings, boom boom, and then the leaf is going to continue to go downstream with the current. So it's almost going to be like boom boom, and then you're going to feel a slight tug, but it's not going to be a fish. And once you guys get out on the water, you start practicing this and paying attention, you'll be able to tell the difference immediately between current, bottom, debris, and leaves. In the meantime, however, when you're still learning, you might get one of those leaves, think it's a fish, go to set that spoon, and it's flying back. And you saw it chip my tooth. I had a Castmaster do that probably a year ago. Thought I was catching a fish, piece of debris in the water. I set the hook too hard. Castmaster came back 100 miles an hour, cut my lip, cut my face. Didn't know I had blood dripping all down my face, whole day on the water, looked like a nut. But anyway, you'll get used to this, and you got to be conscious of it and just pay attention over time, and eventually you'll learn to feel it. But these leaves, they're going to roll around, they're going to catch your hook. When that happens, just reel in. Don't try to do too much jerking, because you might set yourself up for a snag trying to get that leaf off. Just reel in, unset that leaf, recast, and go about your way. Now make sure y'all paying attention to this video, because it's going to be kind of hard to show, but we are going to annotate when these things happen. Maybe it'll help you identify some of these false indicators and help y'all catch less snags, especially when jig fishing or running shad down there. Anything you run across the bottom, anything you guys are running with a weight that might be crawling across those rocks, this is definitely going to help y'all not catch as many snags. Remember, like, subscribe, share, follow us on the Facebook channel, Single Hook Hogs Fishing, There it is, y'all. We're giving away the Dragons. They get 1,000 subscribers and that Chad Powell fillet knife. And we also got some other cool stuff we're gonna throw in there. We're definitely throwing in some Hoffmans. All right, definitely gonna be some Hoffmans in there on that 1,000 sub giveaway. And we got an awesome raffle for another Chad Powell blade coming at 500 subscribers, and we're getting close, y'all. So help out the channel, like, subscribe, share, and we'll check back in on the water. All right, y'all. So the water's not as up as we thought it was, but it is a good level. Hopefully we bank some Huskers in here. Right there it was. Now that's the first one right there. If you can see in that riffle, the leaves are going down and cycling around. And I just got a hit, and it feels like a double tap. Boom, boom. It really does feel a lot like a trout now. I think that ran me into a snag or something. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna tighten up and just kind of snap. There you go. We're out of there. Out of there. Ooh. Yeah. These leaves are a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. They feel just like a trout. Now I'm hitting bottom. And you can tell you're hitting bottom because it'll tense up and it'll lock. It'll just like bang and then hold. It'll lock. The leaf, it gives kind of a double tap and then constant tension because it's still floating down the current. Oh, is that a nibble? I think that was actually a hit, y'all. I thought that was a fish. And that's where it gets tiresome, because you get the leaves, and then you sleep on the bite and you miss the hook set. That's a good one right down there. Ooh, nibbled it. That was a big one. Fish on, fish on. Ooh wee, it's a Husker. Ooh, we got him on the pinch crawler. Wow, we gotta go down and get him. Wow, beautiful things. The pink pinch crawler did it, y'all. Holy wow, beautiful things. Stay out of the mud. Look at that. Look at that Husker, y'all. Right on the lip. Right on the lip. We don't want to lose him. There we go. We got him right on the lip, y'all. Look at this. Here we go. Oh, he's not in the net. All right, here we go. He's turning around. We'll turn him. We'll turn him. Beautiful things, y'all. Look at that guy. Look at that, y'all. What a beautiful rainbow. Try to keep him in the water. Make sure he lives for y'all. Look at that. Right on the lip. Let's get that Husker out of there. That's definitely a Husker, and the hook slipped right out. Beautiful things. Wow. What a beauty. What a beautiful. Look at that rainbow, y'all. Adipose and everything. Wow. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, no. Don't lose. Don't lose. There it is, y'all. Beautiful things. Wow, y'all, you see that Husker? Beautiful rainbow. They got beautiful trout in here, and we're gonna try to get some more for you. But hey, remember, when you feel the bottom, it's gonna feel like you're very abrasive. It's gonna feel like sandpaper. You don't wanna set that hook. You just wanna kind of stop, redirect your line, and give it a little pop. You just tense your line, hold your rod straight up, give it a nice snap, and let the rod pop it for you. Bottom. The little taps are just bottom. Fish on. Got one. Fish on. It's a rainbow. Oh, it's a Husker. It's a Husker. What a beautiful fish, y'all. Gotta get him in the net. Whew. Wow. What a beauty. Look at that monster, y'all. Look at that monster. Steep bank, yo, steep bank. Oh, it's taking me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, in the net. In the net, y'all, wow. Whew. What a beauty, y'all. On the pinch crawler. And he's back in there. What a Husker. Absolute beautiful fish on that pinch crawler. Remember, watch out for those false indicators. Keep those jigs up off the bottom. The thing that feels the most like a fish is going to be those leaves. They give that bounce, and it can get real tedious when you go to set the hook and keep missing. And when you hit bottom, you're going to kind of feel a little tension, and then it's just going to stop. And you don't want to set the hook there, because that's going to just make that snag a heck of a lot worse. So stay motivated, keep it tight. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Get away a dragon's egg. 1,000 subscribers, y'all. And we'll be back next time. Single Hook Hogs out.